Mobile phone addiction is a behavioral addiction in a person who cannot do without his phone or who gets anxious and angry when he cannot have internet connectivity. Even though it is not recognized in the DSM-5, a manual for mental disorders, it presents with similar characteristics like other behavioral addictions. And those who have an addiction experience withdrawal symptoms similar to other addictions when denied of its access. Mobile phone addiction involves compulsive overuse of the phone. While anyone can be at risk for developing an addiction, studies have shown that it is more prevalent in adolescents and young adults, and around 20 to 30% of adolescents and young adults may suffer from an addiction. It can be difficult for parents to determine if their child is engaging in normal use or has a psychological dependence on the phone. Hence, it's crucial for parents to be aware of the warning signs with 10-11 if their child has moved from normal use to psychological dependence. What are the red flags parents need to be aware of? Keeping their phone on and with them all the time, spending hours and hours on the phone, sitting in their room for long periods of time, having difficulty in emotional regulation, showing frustration, intolerance, impatience, irritability, restlessness, showing a behavior change, getting anxious, depressed, showing symptoms of loneliness, sleep disturbances, fatigue due to lack of sleep, headaches, thumb or wrist pain, red eyes, blurring vision. What can you as parents do to help? Mobile phone apps are developed in such a way to encourage excessive use. Like any other addiction, it has its effect on dopamine, a neurotransmitter in the body, which makes us feel pleasure. Mobile phone use is said to stimulate the production and release of dopamine, which drives the need in us to use it more and more. The developing adolescent brain is often not equipped to regulate their own use in a responsible way without parental limits. It's imperative that parents teach their child to use their phone in a responsible manner. Be a role model for moderation. Set an example. Be aware of the time you spend on your phone. If you are on your phone 24/7, your child will follow suit. Delete any unnecessary apps. Avoid giving your child a phone till he reaches an appropriate age. If you feel you need to give your child a phone for safety reasons, make sure there are no features on it that will help it to download addictive apps. Spend quality time with your child. Face-to-face interaction without any distraction will help foster healthy relationships in your child. Teach them to connect with people in other ways. Encourage them to engage in physical activity. Physical activity helps to release endorphins or feel-good hormones. Encourage your child's talents and creativity and help them develop it. Encourage them to pursue a hobby in their interests. Healthy peer interactions, social relationships, sports, and developing one's interests and creativity are an integral part of maintaining a healthy balance in your child's personal, emotional, and social development. If you think your child has an addiction, reach out to a mental health professional who will help your child to learn self-control and responsible ways of using his phone. So parents, get to know your child better. Get involved in your child's life and help him to enjoy the joys of adolescence in a healthy, happy, and responsible way.